Joe Trenca with me right now. He has a car here at Motorsports Expo where normally he has a 360 sprint car. This year he has a Silver Crown car. We'll get to that in just a little bit. Ran about just over 30 times last year. 9 of those were 410s. Actually had an 8th place finish out at Weed Sports Speedway with the Outlaws. Best last year was 4th. He did that a bunch of times. He's looking at 3 360 wins in his career. How's things going?
Very good. Just been a very busy off season. We're building a couple wing cars and the Silver Crown car now that we're doing this year, and it's been busy. Me and the guys have been busting our butts in the shop all winter long. Haven't really taken a break like we normally do, but I think it's good. You know, kind of staying in tune with everything, learning some more things, and change some stuff we want to try for next year.
So 360, 410, and Silver Crown this year?
That's the plan.
Wow, so that's a lot of work in the shop then, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been in the shop nonstop. I give the guys a lot of credit. Usually we take a month or 2 off in the winter. Everyone kind of can have their own time, do what they want. This year it's been 3-4 days a week nonstop. Saturdays, just but that's what it's about. If you want to run good and be competitive, I feel that you need to do that. Be in tune with your race cars and know what's going on. And like I said, it's been a busy off season, but we feel good about this year.
Yeah, because unlike most sports where you practice, shop time is basically practice. That's how you win races. So how do the cars look now? Like this Silver Crown over here. Could you run it today?
Yeah, I would say it's about 90% ready. You got a couple communication things we got to hook up for the
communication
radios.
things?
Yeah, we got spotters in them.
That's right. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, we got spotters in them. Some communication stuff. Some of the clutch work still got to be done, but it's about 90% ready. The wing car behind me, next to Jason, that's race ready.
Okay. That's a 360?
360, yeah.
Okay.
We got another 2 cars in the shop that are pretty close. We'd go race in a couple days if we needed to, worst case. But no, we just, waiting on a couple motors to come back from rebuild. But cars are built, everything's good, and just prepping spares, prepping the trailer, everything we can do to be prepared and fully ready for the show.
All right, let me know when you're prepping the trailer, because I've always wanted to do a piece on that, because I know getting a trailer ready for the season is pretty much a day-long project, right?
It is, and thankfully my grandfather is very retentive on how he is on everything's laid out and stuff. So
yeah, you got to find it fast and know where it is.
He does a phenomenal job of laying it out. That's why it takes a little bit longer to restock the trailer.
Gotcha.
But no, it makes, when you're in a rush, in a hurry, need something quick, it's you appreciate it.
Gotcha. So how much 360, how much 410?
I would say we're going to do probably about 90% of the ESS schedule. I'd like to do 100%. Sometimes it's tough to work with my guys and be able to get off work. Do as much of that as we can. I travel, do some URC stuff with them, maybe go to Port Royal once or twice with the 360.
Okay.
The 410, it's a shame they don't come to New York as much this year.
I know.
So we'll do as much as we can locally. We might travel that a little bit. We're going to go to Eldora towards the end of the year with the 410, run the high limit show for the 4 Crowns, because we'll be there with the Silver Crown car. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be a busy year. Nothing out of the norm really though, but it's busy between cars and motors and stuff like that. But that's why we've been working in the offseason so hard, is to kind of prepare for that.
How did the Silver Crown thing come about?
So Eric and Tom Carlson.
I know them from 360s, yeah.
Yeah, met them racing quarter midgets when I was real young, and kind of rekindled the friendship, I'd say probably 6-7 years ago. And Eric and I became kind of lifelong best friends since then. And, he's got a very good career. He's married, got a gorgeous little daughter now, and he just kind of slowed down a little bit. So he had the Silver Crown car, they ran it a little bit, so I asked him kind of what their plan was with it, and he just said he didn't have the time or didn't really have the guys that were dedicated to be able to work on it the way it needed to be done. So that's how it kind of came out. I just told him I'd be interested in it. And,
so you bought the car, or it's his car?
No, it's his car.
It's his car, okay.
But it's housed in our race shop and worked on by our guys, and and them as well. But thankfully enough, I got enough guys where we can kind of work on everything in the shop at the same time. So it just turned out to be a good deal, and I think it'd be cool going racing with one of your best friends, and it's cool. It'd be cool to be something to look back on 20 years ago and say, hey, look what we did as buddies.
True. All right, so what I'm going to do, I want to come out to the shop, and I want to do something where we're going to have a sprint car and the Silver Crown, because they look similar, and we can talk about the differences. Does that sound like a cool idea?
I think that'd be cool.
Because it's
a lot of people don't know.
Well, that people just think it's just a stretched out sprint car, but I'm sure the differences are more than that, right?
Yeah, between the transmission, 75-gallon fuel cell versus a
75 gallons?
besides a 28-gallon radio communications. Yeah, there's not a ton of differences, but there's enough where if it was explained, people would understand it in a better manner.
Okay, so we'll do that soon then.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I get with you. When's your first race?
I believe April 16th or 18th.
Okay, so we got some time.
At Outlaw, yeah.
In the next couple of weeks. So.
We're going to do a bunch of open practices with the Silver Crown car at the local tracks. Get comfortable in that thing before we go to Port Royal in June. And I think we're going to test the wing car a couple times as well and try a couple things we want to try that we didn't get to try last year. So.
Because I talked to some of the guys who've taken the wings off, and they say, boy, you can't lift too early almost. Huh? You got to break the habit, right?
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be a totally different deal. I think it's cool. They're 100 lap races or 75 lap races, so definitely different than what I'm what I'm used to. But I grew up going to the Silver Crown races with my grandfather. Him going to the Silver Crown cars.
So you saw them when they were at the fairgrounds here, then, didn't you? Okay.
Yeah. So kind of, not want to say used to it, but I'm familiar with it, and I think it'll be cool. Everything's kind of coming full circle.
Yeah, and for guys my age, we remember the Copper Classic on TNT. They used to show that all the time, and USAC cars, and of course these Silver Crown cars were a big part of that. So I'll see you at the shop soon then, okay?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Guys, turn on the notifications, hit the likes, and if you got a comment or something, somebody we haven't gotten to maybe, let us know and we'll make sure we get to that.